What's going on, everybody? It's been a full week. I ain't said nothing since Monday Night Raw, and I know some of y'all wondering you didn't talk about AEW. I actually had a video, I just didn't upload it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the matches. So this is a Forbidden Door prediction video / rundown or what happened at Madison Square Garden tonight on Smackdown. We're going to do all that. But before I do so, I want to take the time to acknowledge Mr. Roman Reigns, Mr. Jacob Fatu Solo. These two over here, I want to take the time to acknowledge Sika and Hawaii. He dipped out this week. Prayers go up to all of them right now as they bereaving. Dude is one of the major reasons why we got this big long man Samoan dynasty. The reason why we got all these Samoan brethren and sisterin and all this, him and his brother, the Hawaii brothers, the Wild Samoans is what they call themselves, are single-handedly responsible for all these thousands and thousands of Samoan in the pro wrestling realm. I mean, it's insane. I don't watch him when he wrestled, but like I said, I want to thank him. I want to thank his brother, all of them. And the dude is going to be drastically missed. Like I said, prayers up to Roman, all of them during this time of bereavement. So let's go ahead and break down Forbidden Door. Now, I only care about 5 matches on this pay-per-view. Dynamite, ladies and gentlemen, it was a decent show, but again, it's always like that. It's decent. It does not go past that, and the reason why is because of the clown who's controlling the show. It's that circus clown named Tony Khan. The fool thinks all we care about is pro wrestling. No. Do you understand? Pro wrestling is not just flips and dives. It's not just wrestling itself. That is a small part of it. Pro wrestling has the storylines. It has just larger than life characters. And some people, I know y'all gonna say, but that's the WWE mindset. No, that's a pro wrestling. How do you build a great show? You have larger than life characters and you have storylines that drive the show. Yes, you have your pro wrestling that goes on the show, but larger than life characters and stories that gravitate to you watching the show. Now, I've seen the ratings. Yes, they got 180,000 boosts, but that ain't nothing. 680,000, ladies and gentlemen. AEW been on TV for 5 years, and this excuse that cats want to say, well, cable TV is dying and all this crap. Well, if that's the case, Monday Night Raw did 1.8, so they got a big boost. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why the AEW audience is so small is because Tony only cares about the wrestling side of things. He does not care about producing content that is going to gravitate. Like, you're going to be talking, like, matter of fact, I'm going to give WWE props. The way how the show went off the air tonight, great. That's how you want to do. You want to get people talking about based on what you did. Not just the little flips and dives that you do in the ring. No. So let's go ahead and break down the matches that's on this show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, more than likely, you're probably going to get about 2 more matches because I know Tony Khan said we still got Collision. And we got, because Rampage pretty much ended about, 2 hours ago or an hour ago, whatever. I'm telling you right now, Tony Khan silly stuff probably going to add 2 more matches, and we're going to have a total of 15, but it's unnecessary. Let me tell y'all the 5 matches I actually care about. This match right here, if you could read it. This one right here. Is that BMC? Yeah. Yeah, I just, hold on. Wait a minute. Why they got this match twice? Wait, what? Why is this? They just did this after. They just did this on Dynamite. Why are we running this match back? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. You just did the match. Or is this the... Hold up. Wait. Let me read this right. Mariah May. Yes. Wait, hold on. Am I reading this correct? Oh, so Tony Khan trying to have the own. So he trying. This is what you have TV for. Oh my goodness, boy, Tony Khan something else. So we got Saraya versus. Wait, hold on. Wait. Something ain't right. I'm looking at this wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, they just did this match on Dynamite. It was a trios match. So what the clown? I don't know, man. Whatever. Where is it at? Yeah, this is the one match I care about. This the storyline, everything. You don't know which way it's going because you don't know who Mariah May is going to roll with. Is she going to roll with Tony or is she going to roll with Mina, who accidentally knocked her in the head with the champagne bottle? We don't know. I'm gonna go with Tony. I'm gonna go with Tony retain because you know, anything can happen. Tony could pull a fast one and Mina end up winning because of Mariah May. It could, but I'm gonna go with Tony Storm based off of what happened on Dynamite. Don't give a rat's behind about this matchup. MJF hit your cereal, whatever. This is just MJF to get his feet wet. Zack Sabre Jr., Orange Cassidy. I don't really care about this matchup, but Zack Sabre Jr. better win. This match, the only reason I even care about this is because Naito needs to win. Tony Khan made a terrible mistake putting the New Japan World. Ladies and gentlemen, Moxley ain't the same like how he used to. Listen, I know Moxley heads watch me. Moxley heads, listen to me. I don't hate Moxley. I know some of y'all think I hate that man. Moxley is not the same cat he was from 3 years ago. He ain't. 2019, 2020, 2021, and early 2022, Moxley was the guy. 2023 and today, Moxley, he's done. It's over. This didn't help nobody. This didn't benefit New Japan. This didn't benefit AEW. You already got all these champions that you have in your show. What was the point of putting the IWPG World Heavyweight Championship on Moxley? It's stupid. Naito better win this championship back. Tony Khan would be an idiot if Naito loses and Moxley retains. That would be stupid as heck. I'm sorry. Moxley didn't even need this. This was dumb. This didn't benefit New Japan, and this dang sure didn't. Did this bring eyeballs to AEW? No, it didn't. So you was just basically with another cat with another championship that ain't helped nothing. Naito better beat the snot out of Moxley. He better. This matchup, I want to see how this young lady Stephanie Vacure, how she lines up with Miss Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné got this on lock. She will be winning the New Japan Strong Championship. That's a foregone conclusion. This matchup, now I really didn't care about it because of the quote unquote match they already did, since they had the doggone eliminator matchup. It's easy. You got the Elite with Okada, and then you got the Acclaim with Hiroshi Tanahashi. Billy Gunn gonna be in the corner. Now, the only reason why this match, if you want to say matters, is because Okada and Tanahashi have history. They were always beefing over the IWPG World Heavyweight Championship back in the day when Okada was in New Japan. Now, the reason they're doing this again because this is the New Japan quote unquote versus AEW matchup. Max and Anthony Bowens are going to carry the heavyweight because the last time I seen Tanahashi in the ring by himself, he didn't look right. He looked like he needed to just be somewhere chilling. But the Elite got this on lock. Okada more than likely should be pinning Tanahashi. It makes the most sense. This matchup, this is just basically an easy win for Brian. Brian versus Shingo, easy win. And then the main event, Swerve versus Will Ospreay with Prince Nana in his corner. This is going to end on the draw. Two things can happen here. Either Tony Khan and quote unquote gave up because based off of how Swerve is looking, Swerve's run is decent. It could be so much better if Tony Khan actually gave a dang, but he really doesn't. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Two things can happen here. Will Ospreay could walk out as your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion, or like I said, it's gonna finish in a draw, and then we're gonna run this back more than likely at All In London, and that's where Will Ospreay win. But like I said, as right now, I think it's going to end in the draw. Because TK did. When you book this matchup, you got two cats who can't lose. Will Ospreay can't lose because he's the international champion, and you know Swerve can't lose because he's the AEW World Champion. So why the clown would you put two cats that can't lose against one another just so that you can say, let me go ahead and book a draw? Like I said, draws are only needed when the match calls for it, and because we've been seeing a lot of draws as of late. Again, Tony Khan's he overdoes things. See, if we didn't see a draw, look, I could tolerate a draw every year, one draw. not 2, not 3. No, 1. 1 is tolerable. So, like I said, man, either Will Ospreay is going to win or it's going to end in a draw. That's all I got. I really don't have anything else. But like I said, the only matches I care about, 1, 2, 3, 4. And, the ladder match. How the heck I just skipped over this? The ladder match. Jack Perry got this on lock, ladies and gentlemen. This is a foregone conclusion. Jack Perry has this on lock. Listen, I'm watching this because I just want to see how he going to win it. It's a foregone conclusion. You got Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, Dante, Leo Rush, and El Fantasmo. Jack Perry got this on lock. Jack Perry will be your new AEW TNT champion. Therefore, the Elite going to have everything. That's Tony Khan's book, ladies and gentlemen. 5 matches. That's all. I don't care about all these, 13 matches? Psh, I don't give a dang about it. I don't care about this. Yeah, Willow, Chris Statlander, Momo, Watanabe with Stokely Hathaway versus Willow and Tam Nakino or something like that. Willow and them gonna win. Like I said, this match is very confusing. So is it like 2 matches in one? Because that's what I'm trying to understand. Because it says Women Owen Hart Cup Tournament first round. So it feels like it's like 2 matches in one. So, okay. So it's Mariah May versus Saraya. That's okay. So it was confusing part because I seen that name. So this is going to happen here. I think Saraya's going to win because of some stupid stuff. Now, I could be wrong. Mariah might win. She might win. I don't know, man. This is tricky because they did the match. Like I said, when TK be giving away the matches on free TV, it's almost like, okay. But she did get laid out. So, you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Saraya puts over Mariah May. I'm going to say it. But I could be wrong. And this matchup, this trios match, Ray Phoenix, the Lucha Bros versus Day Japan, Tushi Titan, and Hiromu Takashi. I don't know how to say dude's name. Sorry, I can't even pronounce the clown's name. I don't care nothing about this match. New Japan can't just come in and take nothing but L's. They really can't. And word on the street is Penta may be on his way out. That's what I was told. So maybe they put these New Japan cats over. I don't know, man. I'm just guessing at this point. But ladies and gentlemen, that's my. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It's a very lackluster performance. Oh, and like I said, MJF got this match on lock. It's a done deal. MJF is going to win. And Chris Jericho crap. This ain't a trios match. It's him versus Suzuki. Suzuki ain't winning. Chris Jericho's going to retain his FTW championship. I don't give a rat's behind the matter. So like I said, you got 13 matches and I only care about 5. Ladies and gentlemen, less is more. How many times I tell y'all that? I tell y'all that all the time. Every time we talking about an AEW pay-per-view, this circus clown feels the need to put a whole bunch of bull jive that has absolutely no business being on the show. 5 matches. 5. But I'll tolerate this matchup because it is the Owen Hart Cup tournament thing. So that's 1. And then MJF, you know he going to be on the show. And OC. So that's 7. So 1. So let's count the matches that I wouldn't have a problem being on the show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brian gonna be upset. 7, 8. Yeah, 8 matches. 9 matches. 9. So I just killed 4. I got 9 matches. You put 2 on the pre-show and 7 on the main show. 9. That's it. That's all. Not no doggone 13. No. You crazy as a Beelzebub. Like this whole I gotta have everybody in the grandma on the show is just too much. And then after the show, Tony Khan gonna be at the garbage press conference talking about, man, this is the greatest pay-per-view all time. No, it wasn't. No. Stop. You're capping. Less is more, man. That's one of the biggest issues with Tony Khan's. And listen, we know the wrestling is gonna be good. We understand that, but less is more. Less is more, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that. Less is more. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and talk about Smackdown. Bloodline, live from the doggone Madison Square Garden. As these clowns was coming out, he told Paul Heyman that Jacob Fatu wasn't there. That's what he claimed, right? Lied to him. And he said, "You're my wise man, and that's all that matters, and I won't lie to you." That's what happened. So, they came out, and as they came out, Cody, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton followed suit, pulled up right behind them, and started beating the snot. I mean, they just ran them out of town, beat the brakes off of them. Then Cody got on the mic and said that Solo is a wannabe tribal chief. He's just a sit-in. He ain't the real deal. Now, you know what I said when Cody said that? I said, yeah, you're a sit-in champion. I told you, till Cody go heel, man, he just wasted my time. I'm sorry to the Cody Rhodes heads, the Cody crybabies out there. Cody Rhodes is just a fill-in champion. I'm sorry, man. He ain't doing nothing for me. The moment when this fool turn heel, maybe I get on board. But as of right now, I'm good, man. So that was the beatdown, and after that, boom, boom, boom. So then we get to the first, and Kayla Braxton, this is her final time on WWE, so whatever. We get the first trios match for the qualification for the Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so doggone triple threat matches. Ladies and gentlemen, triple threats in the E don't matter anymore. They don't. They have done so much, and I just really don't care anymore. With the outside interference, Jade was probably going to win. But Tiffany Stratton got the victory because of, what's my girl name? Used to be with Candice LeRae now. Came in, caught, because she was trying to help Candice LeRae, but it backfired. And then that's when Nia Jax came out there. Nia Jax came out. Then Bianca came out. Indy Hartwell, that's the name. Indy Hartwell was just so. Yeah, but that's it. Like I said, I told you, Tiffany was going. It was like a foregone conclusion, So Bianca came out there running around in some doggone heels or whatever, and I'm it is what it is, man. Like I said, I get it. You're trying to tell some story or whatever, but I'm like, yeah, whatever. Backstage, Naomi was talking to Bayley, talk about she gonna get in there and everything gonna be good and all this crazy crap. But then Davenport pulled up, told her, "You ain't winning nothing. I'm gonna beat you." All that. Then we get to Mia Young. She pulled up to Nick Aldis talking, and then the Street Profits, they pulled up, and here come Pretty Deadly, and they talk about let's have a doggone tag team match, and Street Profits got the shucking and jiving as usual. I'm like, listen, man, Pretty Deadly is man, I can't get behind them, man. I can't. And then I mean, like, what are the clown groups? You got the Clown Street Profits versus the Clown Pretty Deadly. I'm like, and they was beating the snot out of each other. So then we got ready for the men's trios match, which was Santos Escobar, LA Knight, and Logan Paul. Now, throughout the whole show, man, they had terrible production. I don't know what the point with the show. Everything just kept blacking out. I said, who the clown is running the show? Now, let me tell you something. AEW was dealing with this almost every week, but I got to give them props. They've been stepping up on their production as of late. That's one thing there's one positive I can take away from AEW. They've been stepping up on the production. Triple H and them, there's absolutely no excuse. None whatsoever. You in Madison Square Garden, and you clowning like this, unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. So I just talked about this Paul Heyman solo having a moment and all this crazy crap, talk about you and my wise man and all this stuff. So we get ready for LA Knight, Logan Paul, Santos. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup was actually a good match. But again, you got the blacking out nonstop. You got Jalen Brunson sitting right up front because obviously they was in Madison Square Garden. So LA come out, Santos come out, Logan Paul come out and just running his mouth. And he brings out Tyrese Halliburton. Ladies and gentlemen, for the clowns in the back who still ain't figured it out yet, if you've been living under a rock, more than, I don't know how many times they had to tell you to your face, pro sports is nothing more than pro wrestling. I don't know how many times so many cats online had to keep telling y'all sports are rigged. It's all fixed. It's staged. It does not matter. WWE just continues to do it, and they got Tyrese trying to get the boos He hanging out with Logan Paul, so you know honestly he was gonna get booed. Why? Because of what transpired in the playoffs. They won game 1. Talk about the Knicks, because the series was they had home court, but then quote unquote game 7 they took the money as expected because quote unquote everybody quote unquote was hurt, and they threw it. Next thing you know, I want to act like I'm Reggie Miller. Tyrese Halliburton did what he had to do. Showed up, showed out in Madison Square Garden. So, quote unquote, they had every right to boo the man. But so, throughout the match, they, quote unquote, was trying to get Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton involved, and it just looked sloppy as heck, man. I was like, I said, I get it. You want them to get involved. You do a good job at not getting caught. They gave that man the doggone brass knuckles, and then Jalen Brunson hopped over the thing. So, with all the crazy, goofy distractions going on, right? And I'm sitting up and saying to myself, okay, there's absolutely no way Logan Paul is going to get pinned in this match. It's either going to be LA Knight getting pinned by Santos Escobar, or it's either LA Knight going to be pinning Santos Escobar. You want to know what this circus clown Triple H decided to do? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for the second time holding the United States Championship, Logan Paul has been pinned in a non-title match. LA Knight is going to Money in the Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not have a problem with LA Knight winning the match. Triple H, why the clown did you have Logan Paul get pinned? It ruined everything. So then afterwards, you got them in the ring acting like they finna have a tag team match. Halliburton got the brass knuckle, and then Jalen Brunson up in the ring. He's standing there with LA Knight while he's standing there with Logan Paul, and he got the chair and all this. They just look terrible, man. I say Triple H, what the clown, man. This is, ladies and gentlemen, pro wrestling as a whole. It does not matter what promotion it is. It doesn't matter if it's AEW, WWE, TNA, NXT. It doesn't matter. Champions don't mean nothing in these companies. They don't. You got to protect your champions. You have to. Logan Paul's title reign is crap. You had him get pinned by Cody. That was terrible. Now you quote unquote have him get pinned by LA Knight. Ladies and gentlemen, I said protect your champions. Some of y'all be thinking I just get upset when it's us getting pinned as champions. I said it does not matter who's holding the championship. You want us to care about Logan Paul as the United States champion, right? I can't, because this circus clown has been pinned twice. His title reign is over. I don't give a dang what he does from here on out. I really don't. Triple H just told me Logan Paul does not matter. He don't matter. This, like I said, from all the blacking out that was going on, I'm like, this match was a good match. But that right there just killed everything for me. I was like, I'm done. I said, here go Triple H. Once again, bull. And so you're not going to hear this on nobody else's podcast, because everybody's going to be like, oh, man, the Madison Square Garden episode was fantastic. No, y'all just chilling. Now. This was stupid. It was a terrible decision. I'm like, protect your champions. Man, I don't know how many times I had to keep coming on here saying this. TK do the stupid stuff all the time. Michaels is getting caught up in doing the stupid stuff. And I don't even watch TNA. I'm pretty sure they do the same bull job over there too. Protect your freaking champions. Logan Paul has been pinned twice. His title reign don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I know. I told y'all, you want me to get behind these circus clowns, but when you present them like a joke and you have them get pinned in 9 title matches, it's over. I'm done. Logan Paul's title reign is over for me. It don't matter. This clown is just holding it, ladies and gentlemen. He's just holding. Triple H just told me for the second consecutive time, Logan Paul is a joke. I'm over. You ruined a great moment, an upset victory, because I had Santos Escobar winning, but I did not mind LA Knight winning. The problem is you had this clown get pinned. You got this clown right here. H, protect Logan Paul, you circus goof. This is, like I said, y'all fools love this circus clown. Y'all love Triple H. I don't, because this fool always doing some stupid stuff. I'm like, no, we got to keep it a buck. Y'all fools be, what do y'all call him? Papa H? No. This is some circus crap. This is stupid. When I saw that, I said, you got to be kidding. When the match happened, I said, Logan Paul bet not get pinned. And guess what Triple H did? On some dumb crap. Bull jive. And from this point on, I ain't really give a crap about what happened. I really did. I was like... So they gave a tribute to, Sika and all the Anna Wyatt family about, him passing away and all this. They mentioned Randy Orton and all this stuff. And then it's backstage. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I didn't even know Apollo Crews was still deployed with the E. Tell you the truth. I thought Apollo Crews got released. Him and Barry Corbin standing there looking like two jobbers talking about, I don't know what the clown they was talking about. Talk about they happy that Santos Escobar. I said, man, what are these two jobbers talking about? Then Melo comes up and he looks like a third. Listen, they look like a jobbers trio. Melo come walking up there talking about some when he wins the money. I said, man, you capping. Yo behind capping off your sit on down, goof. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all, man, Melo has been a joke. He ain't him no more. I know some of y'all is listen, he ain't him. He was him when he was the first couple of years to when he got the championship, and for a little bit he was him until he came up to the main roster and got pinned as the NXT champion. And from that point on, Melo ain't been him. He's not him anymore, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't. He's just a jobber that's on the show. Just so happened to be a brother. He ain't him no more. I know some of y'all gonna be upset with me when I say this. He ain't him no more. Melo ain't him. It's sad, man. Like I said, I was a huge Melo fan, but like I said, Michaels was doing okay, but then when first H had him brought him up, he got pinned as the champ, and then he go right back downstairs to NXT to get pinned as a champ again. I said, I'm done. I'm off the bandwagon. And then he came up to the main roster and then losing like a straight goof. I'm done. I'm off. So then we get this matchup. Yeah, Andrade cut a promo about him getting in the Money in the Bank and what it means to him. I'm like, whatever. So then we get this matchup. So we get Blair Davenport, Indy Hartwell, and Naomi. Now remember, Indy Hartwell was the reason why Tiffany won. So you already know what happened. Blair tried to do a little something. Naomi was trying to do a little something, right? So Indy Hartwell was getting ready to get the victory, right? Guess who comes out of nowhere? That's right. Jade Cargill, because Indy Hartwell screwed up. Jade came out of nowhere, basically helped Naomi win. So Naomi is in the Money in the Bank. Now, is Naomi winning the Money in the Bank? Oh, you know dang well she not. I mean, you know the script. You know she not winning. I told you, she just in there because there's just I gotta make sure one of the sisters in there. I got to, because I got the pander. I gotta make sure that I get my brownie points with the brothers and sisters. No, no. I'm like, was it a decent match? It was decent, but I'm like, it is what it is on that. So we get the Bloodline celebration. Now remember, Solo said that Jacob Fatu wasn't there. This was an acknowledgement. Solo calls that man out. He comes. Paul Heyman is looking like a scared man because he know he's done for. Everybody in the group, from Tama Tonga to Tonga Leo to Jacob Fatu, all acknowledge the new tribal chief, a.k.a. Solo Sikoa. Then we get to Paul Heyman. And he sat there and he said the truth. Solo Sikoa, you are not my tribal chief. And ladies and gentlemen, when he said that, the arena at Madison Square Garden popped like, listen, babyface Paul Heyman, listen to me. I ain't never been a fan of babyface Paul Heyman because he's a natural born heel manager. But babyface Paul Heyman made you want to see Roman, the Usos, Sami Zayn come to his rescue. After that, why did he say that? Oh my goodness. The four of them beat the living dog poop out of Paul Heyman. They beat him up so bad they body slammed him through the announce table. Paul Heyman, 58 years old, still taking bumps. Best part of the whole show, tell you the truth. Best part of the whole show. Best part, ladies and gentlemen. Best part. That's it. I ain't really got nothing else to say, man. I went on my rant. I talked about what absolutely killed this show. The garbage production. I don't know what the clown was they doing out there with the screen going black. I mean, it went black at least like several different times. Then you got the crap that happened in the triple threat. I'm like, I keep saying, I say this, I don't care what promotion it is. Just protect your champions. You want us to give a rat's behind about their reign. Protect them. Please, man. This is why pro wrestling today is a joke. Some of y'all don't want to keep it a buck. Pro wrestling as a whole has been a joke. It's been a joke. I don't care what promotion it is. Some of y'all are saying, oh, it's no. It's been a flat out joke all around. And I said, I ain't got time to be coming on here saying this. I'm like, no. Like I said, but when I come on here, I got to spit nothing but facts. When you do idiotic crap like that, I don't give a rat's behind about no doggone Logan Paul. You just made it worse for that man. I was trying to get behind him. He's the heel U.S. champion, right? You want to see him, quote unquote, get beat up and lose it, but have it be where it's a match for his championship. Not in a match where it's a non-title match. That was a terrible decision. I don't give a dang what nobody has to say. Cats come on here telling me that it's, oh no, it's not. I will never be a fan of a champion getting pinned in a non-title match. Never. I will never be a fan of that. That's why I didn't like the fact that Tony Khan booked Swerve versus Will Ospreay right now. Now, see, if Will Ospreay didn't have the international championship, okay, then okay, it's fine. But he has it, so like I said, stupid, idiotic booking, dumb. The end, great. The end, it was fantastic. But all that other crap you pulled, man, I said, no, man, he bull jabbing, man. This circus clown is bull jabbing. Listen, man, I got to get the clown up out of here. I gave you my predictions on what's going to happen. If it's any old matches that get added to the show, so be it. But more than likely, you'll get a review. More than likely, it won't be on Sunday because, like I said, it'll be super late. You know how the show is. Show end about midnight or whatever. So more than likely, you'll probably get an honest review from me on Monday at best. But that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know what to do. Hit the comment section up. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. And I'll talk to y'all cats later. I'll let your boy.